What's up, everybody? I'm actually really excited to bring this because today, as you can see, Capcom released the Resident Evil 4 Remake demo today. So right now I'm just going to be going over like controls and my options like I do every game, or like I do with every game that I just start playing. Just kind of familiarize myself with the controls before playing, because sometimes tutorials don't show it, but you know if you've played Resident Evil, then you typically know how the controls work. There are actually quite a bit of options if you have this aim assist type, which I believe I had that off so they don't have the aim assist on, because a lot of the times, like aim assist and this stuff would end up tracking the wrong enemy and stuff. I just prefer to have my own free aim if I can help it. But yeah, like this demo has no time limit, so you can just keep playing it over and over and over again. And interesting enough, there is there's like a secret difficulty for it. You probably have heard the rounds that every time you start a new game, there is the potential that you can get the chainsaw mode, which is an ultra difficult mode, which is very punishing. I haven't played it yet. I have watched some streamers and other content creators play the mode and seen it and seen how difficult it is. It's pretty insane. So far, nobody's really found the way to trigger it consistently. It's supposedly all RNG, so you just keep hitting new game up until it prompts that you have been selected to... It's an interesting thing, and I guess it's not going to be in the final release, which is unfortunate, because it feels like that could have been a very interesting thing that they had, or that they add to... Well, they could bring it in like a free DLC update later on. I think it might have been like a very last minute addition personally. So I absolutely am prioritizing frame rate. I always usually do. I am playing this on the PS5 version, as I do most of my games that I played on the channel. If I can. Wow, I spent quite a bit of time in the options. I didn't realize that. The whole video ends up being like 35 minutes long altogether. I just did my very first run through of it. I might do one with the extra difficulty at some point, but just right now I just wanted to be able to get this out, because I actually recorded this pretty much like an hour after the demo came out, because it took me about, actually I wouldn't say an hour, probably about a half hour to download the demo. I played it about a half hour after it came out. Alright, so enjoy the opening cutscenes. I'll see you guys after.
It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
Yeah, something I found interesting about that, did you notice that they had like a clip from the Infinite Darkness Netflix special where Leon was meeting the president and whatever? Really kind of hammering home I wouldn't say the new canon, but the alternate universe, that's different from the original games. But yeah, pretty much this is just repeating what was said in the cutscene. 6 years had passed and everything like that. In this light, Leon's hair is very shiny. So This demo actually plays just like the original GameCube demo. If anybody played that, where it was basically the opening section up until the village, right up until then. So that's typically how long that's how long this demo's gonna last. It's gonna go from here up until the village. And one thing I ended up liking was how Leon, how mobile he felt. He felt very mobile. Like, if you played the remake too, he moved faster. You know, like his range of movement felt, you know, pretty fluid. But at the same time, like, he didn't run as fast. Whereas in this game, like when you're sprinting, he sprints, and which is very interesting because when you start to get, yeah, you'll notice when we get to like the village section, like how the enemies are, and yeah, if he wasn't that fast, woo, yeah, you'll see. His jacket looking absolutely fantastic. You know, first time checking, you gotta make sure you check the crevices. You never know if there might be some hidden ammo or something like that, you know, because in the demos, you don't typically get like a whole lot of ammo. So I want to try to make it count. So but yeah, that was like one of the things I definitely liked was his range of movement. The parry system is absolutely amazing. I never really found, well, I used it once, I think in this video that you'll see. But like I've seen some applications of the parry system and it's absolutely amazing. I think that's probably one of the best things they added in this game. Considering how a lot of the enemies will have like axes and crossbows and, you know, they just throw stuff at you. So being able to parry it, because you can parry stuff as they throw it at you, which you were able to do in the original game, but it wasn't like a dedicated parry. It was like one of those things where it was almost like you had to get lucky. Just be swinging your knife at the time that they're throwing a weapon at you, and then you would be able to deflect it. Which for most people, it happened on an off chance. You know, just total luck. I'm pretty sure, unless like you spent all your time crafting the timing for that, then you're amazing. I know the house layout's a little bit different, you know? You expect to like go in there and immediately you run into a Ganados and you don't. Yep, checking every corner so far. That was absolutely creepy. He's just right there staring at you.
Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. ¿Vino aquí?
There was one thing that they added in that cutscene. It played out typically the same as the original game, which, if you notice it, a lot of this actually really is faithful to the original. It's incredible. But it feels different, but at the same time, like it follows the same. But one of the things that they added in that cutscene was that they had Leon speaking Spanish, so he had learned Spanish in his training over the 6 years. I thought that was a nice touch because it felt like in the original game, like he's there and he's like this American guy in like a foreign land. He doesn't know how to speak the language, unless he did, and they just never touched on it, you know, in the original. So which I thought that was a nice little touch. So that way he's in the country and he knows the language, you know, or maybe he doesn't speak it fluently, but he knows enough to I guess, communicate with the locals. I just found that as a nice touch. It kind of shows his training, you know, as a special agent and stuff. And as I do with like every Resident Evil game, I do not run. I walk, and I am very, very like I scan. You know, I don't like things jumping at me. That's creepy as hell though. Whatever that is. I think it was like a horse or something. Quite possibly.
Hey! I read you. What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, they really added the atmosphere from like RE2 and stuff, which has been like was one of the things I really loved about the remake was like the atmosphere and stuff, and it really gives you like this spooky vibe, and I actually like it. This demo's incredible. This game is just might end up being the greatest game again for a lot of people, as you heard. Mr. Snappy Neck just come down the stairs. A lot of this stuff you've seen in the footage. Yeah, my aiming is pretty poor. It's been a minute since I played a Resident Evil game, so I was just missing shots. You can dodge this guy's grab. Yeah, you definitely can. You can bait that grab and definitely avoid it. You didn't even have to use shoot ammo at him. But you know, first time playing, first time for everything. But like, I was a fan of the original game. I played the hell out of it. You know, the GameCube. I did multiple playthroughs. You know, did all the secret stuff and all that. But as far as it being my favorite Resident Evil, it wasn't. RE2 has always been my favorite, just because I always liked it. But I will not deny that RE4 is a very special game for a lot of people, you know, but for me it wasn't my favorite. And I love this. I love this thing that they added, this whole stealth thing. You know, Leon can crouch, because, you know, he's in like this crazy, you know, he's in this crazy like situation, and you know, surrounded by enemies on all sides, and you know, just being able to like crouch and stuff. I think that's amazing. Adds a nice little different gameplay element, because I've seen people handle the village differently than how I do it.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
Yeah, and so far Leon is a giant quit machine, which I'm glad they didn't change, because it feels like it's his coping mechanism for his PTSD, is now he's a giant quit machine. He still does it. I'll see myself out. But yeah, as I was saying, that stealth mechanic was amazing. I think it's going to be very, very handy, especially for my first playthrough, because I'm going to be trying to save as much ammo as I can, because you never know. You know, you never freaking know. And especially if they're trying to lean on the survival horror aspects of it, which I'm pretty sure the ammo is going to be plentiful. I probably will be like very, you know, picky with my ammo, but even though I won't even need to do that, I'm going to have like plenty of it, because, you know, this is going to be an action game at heart, and most people are going to play it that way. But I'm gonna try to utilize stealth a lot, at least if it comes in handy. You know, if you're not getting like, ambushed a lot, and just being able to sneak around is gonna be very interesting. I just like how they the developers have even said it. They said that there was like different ways to approach this game, which is gonna be fantastic for like multiple playthroughs and stuff. And I honestly think the stealth is gonna be huge for knife only runs. Being able to sneak up on enemies and just knife them, insta-kill them. Yeah, you saw a typewriter there, but you can't save. Maybe I'm checking corners, you know. Like I don't want anything like, cause you know so far the game's playing the same, but I don't want anything jumping at me. Plus, I'm also trying to like check out the environments, see what they did. Oh no, this is the thing that had everybody worried. The dog. Capcom did tell everybody that that's not the same dog, but spoiler alert, you don't run into that dog in this demo. You do in the original, because this is right around the spot where you find the dog in the bear trap. So that's a change. So we'll see, Capcom. I don't know if you're trolling us, but we'll see if that dog is there. He better be. I know a lot of people are saying like, worst remake if he, you know, I don't know if they're joking. They probably are, but. Pesetas. Like I can hear enemies, but I don't know where they are. I don't see them. Cause like I know they're here, but I'm like, all right, can I stealth them? Let's see if we can do that. And it's like, nah, that guy come out behind the tree with his pitchfork, and the other guy comes dropping down. Cause I guess he's up in the trees or something, so you don't see him. And yeah, the old tactic from, I see him spazzing over there, but I didn't even realize it too. And I realized it too late, where I was like, oh, get him with a knife! Before he gets up and, you know, the Plagas takes over. I get grabbed again. Have to use my knife. Like if I was doing like the harder difficulty, the randomized one, I think I would have been dead already. Because when they do so much damage, it's insane. I don't know why I read this. I'm a veteran of these games. I'm a veteran of Resident Evil games. I played like damn near all of them. I know how this game works, how herbs work. I guess just for new people who, you know, may cross my video. You know, that's for them, I guess. There, yeah. But yeah, you can see like the run a little bit. Like when he gets going, you know, he gets schmoving. You know, he definitely moves faster than he did in RE2. Yeah, got caught by a bear trap there.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm saying the same thing, Leon. Damn it. It was like you can hear another one of them breathing. And it's like, oh, check it out. Look, I did a little dodge there, I think. I'm fairly certain I did. Because it felt like I backstepped that guy's swing. There, I gotta make sure. Get the double tap. You don't know if they're gonna throw them in there like they do in RE2 where they just get up all of a sudden on you. Flash grenades! Gonna be amazing for when you actually see the Plagas burst out. It's gonna be interesting if they actually do some more like Plagas mutations. If they do, you know, or if they just keep like the typical. Because wasn't there only like 2 of them in 4? You had like the ones at the very first where they sprouted out like the tentacles, and then like when you got to the castle, the zealots, theirs was like the one where it would bite your head off. I think there was only like the 2 in the original. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's been so long since I played the OG game. And here we are, we're in the village. Just the layout plays exactly the same. And you know, the scene is exactly the same. Except that it's like... Dude, this dude got it worse than the other dude. Like, They got burned alive. Jesus Christ. So I'm pretty certain that the other body that was back in the cabin, the first officer that you found, that's the one that's going to get fed to, what was the name? The giant crocodile, I think it was. I forgot his name. El Lago, I think. That might have been the right name. I apologize if I got that wrong. But yeah, see, as like, I'm over here not trying to get aggro yet, so I'm like, let's see if we could take out some of these villagers. You know, take out some villagers and make this section a little bit easier. Yeah, now they're showing, this is the new thing that's in this game, is the crafting, where you can craft ammo, which is going to be nice. So I'm wondering if your ammo pickups are going to be pretty sparse. You know, if you're going to be able to craft. So there's like different, and they do have the yellow herbs in here too, as you saw in the mixture, which is the one that's going to increase your health, like it did in the OG game. And yes, they do have the quick swapping for your weapons, which I'm actually going to use. You know, I'm not one of those the old purists where they're like, I want to go to the attaché case every time I want to switch weapons. I think it just detracts from the flow of the game. It slows everything down. I'm definitely taking advantage of quick swapping, but I will use the attaché case at times because I am one of those you know, OCD type people who I'm sure a lot of you have done, where they organize their attaché case, so I want to make it look as nice as possible. But as far as like quick swapping my weapons, I'm definitely using that, and I'm glad they added it in there, because having to stop and go into your attaché case to switch a weapon, yeah, it just slows the game flow down. And yeah, but it's nice that they kept the attaché case in there. That's really cool. Like, of course, you know, keep it in there for the people who want to use it. So like you can use it, but at the same time, you know, because obviously I think you're going to need to use it for crafting. So, you know, go in there and craft. So that'd be about when I use it. And then they do have a storage, which that's nice too. Because, you know, like in the original, you had to sell your weapons, you know, to get the other weapons. So you couldn't keep like all the weapons, you know, and upgrade them and stuff. That way, like for, you know, people like me, then I can use all the weapons and stuff. Well, not all of them, but, you know, still keep the weapons, you know, keep the fully upgraded weapons. And I guess this is going to be a lock for later on. Imagine when you come back here again. I'm pretty sure people might look around. I don't know if there's going to be any secrets in this, though. I don't know. I think this is just a straight up demo. Just a straight up, like, I don't know how that guy didn't see me. How did he not see me? Yeah, these chickens are still dropping eggs, I believe. I think this one's about to do it, too. Wait, about to lay an egg right in front of me. Nope. Now I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here while these guys are over there praying to their feet. Oh yeah, he did. He laid an egg. Now I'm like, if I go out in the open, am I gonna get seen? And I was like, oh no, she's gonna see me. But no, the funny thing is, that lady is blind as a bat. You could walk up to her and stealth kill her from the front. That's how blind she is. It's hilarious. You know, me not knowing that yet. I just slaughtered her in front of everybody and they didn't even see it. Just executed her. I'm checking houses. I'm trying to get resources first. You know, for the inevitable fight that's probably going to happen. That scared me. I thought that wood was like, oh, there's an enemy there. I was like, oh crap. Back to crouching, even though I probably don't even need to. But you never know, like, there might be an enemy around the corner. Yeah, it could have been a Ganados right back here. Can't vault that. No, I'm like, there's no enemy around here, so I guess I'll just walk. There's the cow. And you see that? That looks like it's going to be like a shortcut or a way back into the village. Yeah, you see the little ladder there with the grate. It might be the way how you get back into the village later on. And that's where this guy saw me.
Here we go.
He's always going to be there. As I was watching people play this, yeah, like that guy is always facing that direction. It's almost like he's the guy. I don't know where that guy came from. I was like, holy shit, scared the hell out of me. This dude come out of nowhere. Now I'm still getting used to like, this dude sucker punched me. Ow, rude. So I came in here immediately so I could do this. You know, if you saw people like, I couldn't hit the lamp, so I was like, damn it. All right. You know, the OG way of playing. Shoot him in the face, get the stun, and then run up to him and hit him with a melee. Or shoot him in the kneecaps, get him to drop to one knee, and then do it then too.
Bill me for the repairs later.
I just wanted to do it so I can get that line in there, the quip. The cow's running at me, oh god. And the lady with the pitchfork. Oof. Yeah. The thing I noticed is that fucking villagers will come out of nowhere. I swear. You're all like, you're running and stuff, and you're like, you turn a corner and all of a sudden there's a villager. It's like, oh, like, Jesus Christ. And they just come out of nowhere, too. The chick's trying to charge me. Get down. Woo! He whiffed. He whiffed. That was amazing, though. Oh, this is hilarious. I come in there and they're like, I was like, oh shit. I was like, there's a family in here, and apparently they weren't even bothered by the commotion. That guy just had an axe on hand. I'm like, let's get the hell out of here. I'm like trying to find resource, and then now they're coming in. And here's the man of the hour, Dr. Salvador. His amazing chainsaw and very bulgy eyes. But like, as you can see, you see it right there, where the villagers are everywhere. Yeah, I'm starting to see it. Like, you're seeing it now. I'm like, oh my god, dude, I'm dead. I'm so dead right now. And I was like, get in my attaché case. I need to heal. And I'm just like, get out of here, people. Get out of my way. And just run headfirst into Mr. Salvador there. But the thing that you notice is that, like, the villagers will cut you off. They're not all chasing you in this one line. It's like they all spread out, and they're like converging, and then like they surround you. Something I noticed. Yeah. Can you see that? The old ow, I just got wombo coming up there. Just getting my ass beat right here. But you notice the old cheese with the tower. Can't do that anymore. You go up there and the floor instantly falls down. And this cutscene's still here, so the old cutscene where he barricades himself in the house, while the rest of them are like, "We coming, we surrounding you." But yeah, like, you notice it too that like the villagers were just surrounding me. They weren't all running at me in one line and stuff. I thought that was crazy, because it really gives you that sense of tension where it didn't matter where I was running. I was like, alright, I'm gonna go this way. All the villagers are behind me, I'm gonna go this way. And then, just like that, the shotgun's up here too. I highly doubt this is where it's gonna be in the final release. I highly doubt it. That'd be too easy. But if it is, there it is. There's a shotgun for you.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, but you'll go somewhere and then like they'll just be there. Uh-oh, here comes Salvador. This is where I use the knife parry for the chainsaw. I could have jumped out the window. I chose not to. I got a nice lucky stun there. Like kick Salvador's head in and just jump out the window. Got some iframes there. That was good. But yeah, I'm just like, I was just trying to find like a whole place to hold up so I can kind of shoot, you know, take out some targets. Look at that. And you see the villager over there dropping a bear trap. Fuckers will drop a bear trap on like, he just pulls a bear trap out of his ass and just puts it on the floor. I'm like, alright, Salvador, let's go. I got a shotgun. And I missed the ammo up there too, because I think there was ammo on the bed. It was like next to the bed. And I like Leon's animation. He doesn't do the same kick repeatedly. And you notice the bell goes off. And I'm like, oh fuck? And everybody just stops.
Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sattler Todopoderoso.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
And there it is, the famous line, where's everyone going? Bingo? And then the title drop. While the police officer has been charred alive. And yeah, that's the demo. It is fairly short, but there is a lot of replayability to it, I think. It allows you to kind of get used to the controls and stuff. I'm definitely going to be playing it some more because I want to get prepared for the final release, which I cannot wait for. It's 2 weeks away. This game, I think, is going to be incredible. You know, the 24th. It's coming. But yeah, that's the first playthrough of the demo. I might do more if I get that extra hidden difficulty to pop up. I might show it just to see how brutal it is. See how long I last. But yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to this game. I'm looking forward to it, definitely. It feels really good. It looks like they're remaining faithful to the original while also changing things up a little bit, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Leon's got that PTSD thing going on here. He looks very sleepy. He looks very, very sleepy. And yeah, it's I'm looking forward to see what they do with it. You know, just what kind of changes are made, like how faithful it stays. And the thing I am not looking forward to fighting is the regenerators. I'm pretty sure everybody who's played the OG knows exactly what I'm talking about. Fuck those things. I'm glad they haven't showed them off because I do not want to see them. I'm actually terrified to see them. Jesus Christ, they have to be in the game because I'm fairly certain they're going to be in this game, and it's going to be terrifying. And I don't know if they're going to be doing the same thing where they're breathing the way that they do. You know that breathing that they did? Oh, I can't even mimic it. I'm not even going to attempt to. But yeah, those things were terrifying. And even Vertigo was scary. Like the one that you fight. I'm wondering if, geez, I'm wondering how that fight's going to go. Jesus. Because you know you saw him there with Salvador, you know, in the trailer when they showed off Salvador, and he looking ugly as hell, which is good. But yeah, anyways, enough of my ranting. I'm going to do like a full playthrough of this, because you know Resident Evil games aren't very long, so I'll be able to do like full playthroughs of it, not big deal. Where I still got other things in the pipeline. I'm playing Wulong, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to get that up there. I'm still doing Persona 4. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff that I've got going on right now. So I will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you guys in the next video. Take it easy.